How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're back with Legends of Tomorrow as we get into episode 5 of season 6. Yeah, we had a week off last week, and season 6 has been pretty enjoyable. I've really loved what we've been offered this season, and it's been a really incredible ride so far, especially with the last episode in mind, which was my favourite episode of season 6 so far. It felt like, I don't know, classic Legends in a sense, and by that I mean season 3 territory, where we nailed the formula of what the show would become. It was really rich in quality, the character interactions were really great, and the story itself was just tremendous, and I'm excited to see what this episode has on offer. I believe that Katie Lotz is directing this episode. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain with the amount of talk that's been going on in the past week that Katie Lotz will be directing this episode. So I'm excited to see what I'm about to embrace. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of season 6 for Legends of Tomorrow. Let's go.
I've got 2.
Oof.
That'll get you this.
Oh!
No money, no.
To be fair, that's accurate. Vegetables don't come cheap, sadly.
What about me doesn't fit in with you upstanding residents? Is it because I'm tall? Or female?
I have a feeling... Yeah, there we go.
I'll not be threatened this way in my
I have a feeling where this is going. Told? What a dick. So Astra's been, like, struggling whilst John's been out and about during the season. Which is really...
You've got to be kidding me.
sad.
Did you try getting a job when your last employers were the triumvirate of hell? Just give me my power back, or I will have your blood drained to fill my swimming pool.
Oh, shh.
I don't know how to fix any of it.
Master Constantine has neutered us both, hasn't he?
Oh, no.
The predicament is easily rectified. A simple set of spells will give you the power to change things around.
There we
here.
go. Pushing her to
If you'd like.
You're offering
go back to her, I guess,
It would be
easier
my
life in a
greatest
sense.
I'm the man who's going to save all of humanity. Starting with you.
That doesn't sound good.
Antidote.
Like, in the long run.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, it's 10 seconds.
To you, me. As a pioneer in bioengineering,
This guy's going all extra.
Designer, creator of the Ava clone, I alone have the knowledge and means to restart humanity in the stars.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of this dude.
That was what was in those other pods. And that's why you kidnapped me to be raw material? Well, if that's the case, then
Mutating
here you
humanity.
go. There's your raw material. Now take me home.
Yeah. Don't sell yourself so short, sweet cheeks. You're here to be my partner.
No, that's not happening.
It's as though the universe knew to bring us together.
You're a sick son of a bitch.
Think about my offer. We've got all 15 seasons of Winona
Yeah.
all queued up for you, so take all the time you need.
Season 2 is my favorite.
This guy sucks so much.
You're a vile old snake. I should have locked you in the cellar when all...
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh no.
Bloody
Astra.
my word. It actually worked. I have never seen anyone take to the
Honestly,
dark arts with such ease.
Even though
Your
this guy is a
natural
piece of
talents
shit
are
and
unparalleled.
deserves to get sent back to hell, this is pretty handy.
Understood, my lady.
What happened to my money?
Oh dear God,
Oh.
you didn't think
Oh,
the
it
treasure
did-
was
okay.
real, did you? These transformations are but glamour.
An Erper for life yet?
Oh, yeah, I'm digging it. You were totally right about season 2. They really figured out what the show was, and they went with it.
Well, I really hope that you're away, hot shipper.
Why do I feel like that is a fourth wall?
Listen to
Oh,
me carefully.
to Legends of
You're gonna take
Tomorrow.
me out of here and help me find a power source to fuel my ship. Understood?
I can't do that.
He may have created you, but he doesn't control you.
You could be your own person.
At least I can verify that your mobility is working very well. Back to bed, you.
Seemingly.
Ava, please just think about what I said.
It hurts when she's got the face of the person you love.
John and his empty promises. Shall I remove the distraction?
This is so great.
Nice. Ish.
Don't worry, I know exactly where to place him. You're a right bastard, Alistair. Trapping you in a painting was merciful. It should have been the loo. You're not so tough now, are you, my boy?
Then he could really eat shit.
To be powerless.
Fridge, it's set.
You won't like me when I'm hangry. Get up on your phone.
Okay. She-Hulk. Astra, come on! Wow!
Sorry, guys.
You're really Beauty and the
I will
Beast,
turn you
them.
back as soon as I'm done. I promise.
Y'all got a proud boy who needs talking to? Let me at him. I'll fork his eyes out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No one is going to do anything.
I love how
Astra,
Spoon is a
using humans
fork.
as currency is wrong, remember?
Ow!
Yeah, and what did you do with John? Who's this weirdo possessing
Oh
his
my
body?
goodness.
It's fine. Just leave me alone.
And let you backslide? You've come a long way since hell. Take it off your hands.
50? That lamp is an antique.
Cheapskate.
Oh, I know, but what would someone like you want with a dusty old lamp?
Oh, screw you.
Fine, fine, 75 then. But you better clean it up for me first. It's filthy.
To be honest,
You're filthy.
I was thinking.
All right, I'll go to 80, but that's my last offer. Who the bloody hell are you?
Oh, yeah, because she couldn't go through with it. Oh, dearie. Oh. What the hell? What the hell is this? Oh my god, we've got Disney. We've got Disney. This is seriously Beauty and the Beast now.
Get him!
Yes! He turned into a steel piece of cheese. Okay, Green Lantern.
Their souls will infuse even more power into my amulet. Now out of my sight.
Oh no. This is so good!
Spells all sorcery from the vicinity. There wasn't any reason to use it.
But now...
Goodness me. Why would she ever create such a spell?
For me. If I ever went too far, those days I was reckless. She was afraid I'd
Oh
overdose,
man, this
she
is so
created a
good.
spell as a fail. Because every cartoon princess knows how to sing love.
Welcome to the world of Disney.
You unlocked the door.
That ain't the first lock I've ever picked. Now come on, princess.
I love
Got
this
some
show
saving to do.
so fucking much.
You won't get away with this.
I have no words. Oh my... So good. Oh man.
It worked.
I wish we had an entire animated episode of Legend, not gonna lie.
Oh, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this.
Who are these people?
People are gonna kick your
And
ass,
this is my
racist.
house. Now get out.
Shoo, you're not welcome here.
Pretty effective.
it didn't just strip Crowley of his powers. John,
I knew very well what the spell would do. It had to be
He
done.
did cleanse. He did say cleanse everything.
It takes a lot of patience. There are no shortcuts, love.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Had a feeling she'd set her up. Damn it! Favor. Fake Ava.
I'm not only disappointed because our time together obviously meant nothing to you. I prefer to have live creatures to work with, but this...
Oh
is the
no.
next best thing.
Snap his neck! Look! He's just a face! Snap his... Hey! But somehow he's gonna... He's modified himself, hasn't he?
We're closer than ever now. Some might even say... inseparable.
This dude sucks so much! Dang. I mean, first he comes off as a charm, like, well, I wouldn't say a charming demeanor because obviously you had red flags from the beginning. And then his PowerPoint presentation wasn't really wowing the crowd, but great. I gotta say, I need an animated episode of Legends. I need it. I need it. I mean, those 10 minutes were really great, but like, I will sell my arm, okay? I will sell my leg. I need it, Legends. That was so good. That was... I think for a lot of people, this is that part was arguably going to be a lot of people's favourite moments, just for how extra they went out there and how appropriate it is for the show. And people really be sleeping on this show. Like, I get it, it's not serious and whatnot, but you know, that's what makes this show work so well. I mean, seasons 3 to, like, even parts of season 2, which I'm sure they made a reference about Legends season 2, with that fourth wall comment. But like seasons 3 to what we have right now, you know, it shines so much because of the courageous step that it took, and it worked out well. Like, it's either go big or go home, really, and Legends really went big. And this is another example of how they just keep hitting the ball out the park. Yeah, I love this show so much. This show is just really, really incredible, and it never ceases to amaze me the amount of creativity that this show has. It might be weird, but it's a good weird in my opinion, and I just love how everything just plays out so well. Like, from Bishop, who is very, very campy, but is also very, very monstrous as well, especially with his idea of basically merging alien DNA with human DNA. So it's not just really a mutation job, it's like merging DNA together, so yeah. But his campiness to the animation sequence, which was really great. Like I said, full episode, sign me up. What do I need to do to make it happen? No, I really loved this. This was probably my favourite episode, for a number of reasons, and it's very unexpected because, of course, we haven't seen Astra for quite some time, but we know that in between adventures that, you know, John's been popping in and out, and there's this kind of selfish degree with Constantine, with the fact that he's leading 2 different lives, and Astra, who has been spending a majority of her time in hell, is struggling, and John is, like, when Astra needs him, John is deciding, I mean, yeah, saving the world is a pretty paramount deal as well, but you can understand Astra's frustration, and especially with the fact that for the majority of her life, she's fast-tracked her way to power, and now she's having to live this human life amongst the struggles and the complexities of humanity, as well as the ignorance that comes from it, from that dickhead of a driver that decided to probably deliberately just drive into the puddle and soak her. Because otherwise you'd slow down, so yeah. But no, from that to the racist neighbor who, you know, I had like a sympathy for when he got his soul extracted, so yeah, because racists suck. But I mean, they don't. It's funny because I would say, like, if you're a racist, you don't have a soul, so there's that kind of contradiction, but I'm not gonna open those can of worms. But yeah, she dealt with the complexities and the struggles of humanity, and there is that element of, like, I feel like it's I don't know, a tug of war really for Constantine, more so than it's a selfish degree, but there is that, like, kind of you know, plea for Astra, and like, John is just that there's, I don't know, there's like a lack of commitment, if that makes sense. I don't know, but you can see that Astra is struggling and she is trying, but it's getting hard and hard. And once you get integrated into humanity, you know, you gotta take all these steps, and sometimes you need a helping hand, like a child does with an adult. Like, this is it. Like, Astra mentioned something about still technically being registered as 15, and I think that's kind of a metaphorical sense. Like, she's still a child in a sense, and she still needs that helping hand to integrate into the world, because she's not going to cope as most adults will do, because of the fact that she spent so much time in hell, in another dimension. So she needs a helping hand, but at the moment she's all alone, so it's really difficult for her, and that's why there is this frustration amongst Constantine, because of the fact that he is abandoning her, of course, to save the world, which is a pretty excusable thing, but it's like it's like he's never there, and that's a really, really sad experience for Astra. So yeah, but I gotta say, Matt Ryan pulled off Crowley really well. Like, the accent was just top notch, and how he was able to shift into that easily was really great. But also, in terms of managing roles in this episode, I think Katie Lotz did incredible. Like, directional work can be pretty tricky amongst, you know, being on camera, and there was, it wasn't like she was on there for 2 seconds. She had multiple moments, and she the story between Astra's side and Sarah's side was quite balanced, actually. So this was a pretty amazing job in terms of being able to handle the responsibilities of being a director, as well as having a fair amount of screen time as Sarah, because I don't think we saw her in the last episode at all. So we got quite a bit of her, as well as getting to know Bishop, who is going to be the main villain. And like I said, very campy, but also very egotistical, especially with this god complex ambition that he's got, trying to merge alien DNA with human DNA and thinking, okay, this is salvation. When, not really, buddy. And not just that, though, but there was one thing that I was, like, very curious about, which was the end piece, when he talked about how him and Sarah are essentially inseparable. And with what was shown in the scene before, when Sarah saw those, like, DNA vials or whatever it was, I'm assuming he has merged Sarah's DNA, especially when he talked about how she has that basically unwillingness to die thing going for her. I'm assuming that he's merged her DNA with his to, you know, ascend higher as a god, basically, to be unstoppable. So yeah, but I really liked Sarah's story, especially with with the whole Ava plot as well, because it seemingly revealed that Bishop is the creator of Ava. So that's a pretty interesting plot point that we had drop amongst his plans to merge DNA with humanity. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how that dynamic is going to be with Sarah's return to her Ava, especially with Bishop, and how Bishop will try to take advantage of that, since he is the creator of Ava. And this episode was it saw Sarah try to convince to an Ava clone that like her Ava, she has a life, and it was all a ruse that Ava said, "Oh, I do have a life," because she betrayed her. So yay. But like I said, Sarah's storyline was pretty good and well balanced, as well as the fact that it was a job well done for Katie Lotz, being able to balance amazing director work with her own bits as well in the episode. So yeah, pretty good stuff. But yeah, this was pretty awesome. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with Constantine's story, with the fact that he is no longer able to cast magic. Although Crowley did mention about the fountain, and that's seemingly a plot point, especially with Desperate Times, Desperate Measures, I guess, with Constantine and certain future episodes, surely. So it will be very interesting to see Constantine approach that, because that's seemingly going to set things up with Constantine probably regaining his ability. So yeah, but it will be very interesting to see Constantine's story following the loss of his magic. He took that sacrifice in order to make sure that, like, it's interesting because I did mention about there is that bit of selfishness with Constantine, but he made a selfless move at the end of the day, and that was a sacrifice of his own ability. He knew what he was doing with that cleansing spell. He was sacrificing his own abilities to make sure that the Legends was saved, that Astra was able to stop Crowley. So in a very appropriate like, I really loved it. The animation sequence was just bliss. And it's funny because I did mention about how when Astra cast that spell, it gave me Beauty and the Beast vibes. I don't know why. I think it's because of the fact that you have these conscious people, I guess, these souls integrated in inanimate objects like a candle. So yeah, it's all we need is Chip, and then yeah. But I don't know. It kind of reminded me of that. So, and then we just took it one step further by animating the environment. So, and it's very appropriate with this kind of show, because this show can get away with it. It has this weird quirk about it, and it's embraced so much, and we love the show so much more for it. And even to the point where Legends broke that fourth wall so much, where I think they were talking about Wynonna Earp, and how they said season 2 is where it really picks up. What does that remind me of, I wonder? Maybe a certain show that we've just watched? Because season 2 is when it picked up, though, especially with the Legion of Doom. And like I said, with season 3, I think that's where it was comfortable within its formula. So yeah, but I really loved that fourth wall break. But I also really loved the Legends being turned into the inanimate objects that they possessed, basically, with that spell. Especially with the fact that Nate steeled up as a cheese. That was pretty insane. And Zari basically being offended she was a flip phone. I remember them. I used to have one of them. That's how old I am. Great. But yeah, the Crowley bit, obviously he was gonna, betray Astra and use her as a way, like I said, he was fast-tracking her when she was trying to fast-track her own abilities, because she's so used to that, but he was trying to fast-track her. So yeah, but I really loved this episode. Was really incredible, and I freaking love this show so much. It's so great and just amazing. So yeah, But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check the videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!